getting Democrats in Texas getting a little bit of attention because of their rising Democrat star, Jasmine Crockett. Turns out she may be a toxic boss, according to the New York Post. Here's the headline. Trump critic Rep. Jasmine Crockett is a no-show boss from hell who terrorizes staffers. Aides say all diva, no wow. Inside, you see a quote, former aide to Crockett, saying that they don't like their boss. She is lying around her apartment, won't come into the office, and is just really indifferent to staff and will scream at them. She is never in the office and is very disengaged. She does her BS that goes viral and then freaks out over the most random things.
I mean, who's surprised? I mean, this is my favorite Congresswoman. I enjoy her because I think if you promote someone like this, then you can just kiss the national.
Now, hold on. Now, I heard something today that this chick basically tries to get on whatever newscast, podcast, something she can get on just to goddamn say something. Look at her terrible skin, bruh. Look at this right here, man. Is that cover up? That's that foundation doing that to your skin, shawty. And I told you, once you know somebody cockeyed, that shit don't go away. You can't unsee that shit. This joke cockeyed in the motherfucker out. Continue.
National election. Goodbye. And honestly, I don't think this was like a secret. She kind of does act this way publicly as well. But she's getting the Amy Klobuchar treatment. Abuses the staff. Kamala Harris with her behind the scenes. Abuses her staff. Doesn't.
Now I see why the hell she ain't married, dog. She a strong two, bruh. Max, you muted, Max. I don't know why you muted, but you muted, bruh. Anyway, Max, she a strong two, bro. I know you trying to get your audio on point out there, but I'm telling you, she a strong two. I see why, and she ain't even an adjustable two. She a two, period.
Really do the work, trying to look for viral moments, and she's really not effective as well. What piece of legislation can you say she has been successful on? What piece of legislation has she changed the country?
Look at that cock-eye, man. Look at that cock-eye. Where is she looking, nigga? Where is she looking? I can't stop on.
Unfortunately, fame is a very powerful drug, and clearly it has gotten to her head. I interviewed Congressman Chairman James Comer, and I asked him about her because she's on the Oversight Committee. And he said when she first came to Congress, totally different person than she is today. It's like night and day. And then we saw that do you remember the Atlantic profile piece? Mm-hmm. She said she was shutting down the profile and revoking all permissions like you have the authority to do so, because the Atlantic reporter had the audacity to ask other Democrats about her. And then apparently her lock screen is like a photo of herself.
The Escalade. She asked the staff to use the Escalade. They have to rent an Escalade to come pick her up. Now, normally the members use.
Are you hearing this, Max? Or he must be dealing with that.
Yeah.
You hearing all this shit, dog?
Yeah.
This shit crazy.
Their, interns as well as their schedulers.
It's not really
just
crazy.
It's typical.
Yeah.
Well, just like folks, Max hit the nail on the head. The title of this live is Jasmine Crockett, typical baddie boss babe.
Well, it's something. It's not like it's a surprise to me. Like honestly, I don't even know why we even doing anything about this chick, because the fact that it's the same playbook. Like, the reason why Jasmine Crockett thinks she should be ahead of the Democrat Party is because she has a large social media following.
Of course.
It's like, honestly, you could kind of compare her to you could compare Jasmine Crockett to Shador Sanders fans. Like the CU aunties. They think Shador Sanders, because Shador Sanders have a large following Why me a large following on his social media platforms? He has what, 55 million followers.
Damn.
Like, so he has more social media following than honestly than the number
News
one.
network.
He has more of a following than honestly some of the biggest stars in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So Jasmine Crockett has the largest following more than some of the most popular Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's up there with the AOCs in the world. But the problem with Jasmine Crockett is that the rhetoric she spew is gonna it's gonna be it's gonna be a point to where people are gonna be like, I'm just tired of hearing you talk. I'm sorry, but
it's already getting like that, bro.
yeah.
It's already
Well,
getting like that.
it's just, motherfuckers is tired to hear her talk because she says some of the most, like, honestly, if we was back during Jim Crow time, right? And if it was a white man saying the same shit Jasmine Crockett was saying, you would say that guy is a racist.
Mm-hmm.
You would call him a white supremacist.
You
You
would.
call him all types of shit that would correlate with a white supremacist, and rightfully do. But when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to Jasmine Crockett, she says all of this bullshit, and no one bats an eye about it.
They sure don't.
And when I say no one bats an eye, what I really mean no one bats an eye about it, because how many times you gonna say something about white folks and no one's gonna say anything about it?
Mm-hmm.
The white man this, the white man that. You white folks. I'm like, yo, and this is a representative of black people.
It is. She said that. She said She said this out of her mouth. This is verbatim. She said President Trump ain't shit.
Yes.
She said that out of her mouth.
And how many and you can't say black folks don't say that shit, because for decades they have said black men ain't shit. And so that's the reason why when they ask me, well, who's the first black president in modern time, I'm like, oh no, it was Donald Trump. Donald Trump was first black president. We like, what? How Donald Trump first black president? Like, hell, y'all gave him the nigga treatment.
Y'all know how they say that they have white privilege, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look at it today, how it is. Like, it's privilege when you sit there and you on food stamps and you ain't got to work and the motherfucking government can pay for your fucking food. It's privilege your ass goddamn get so much money on your EBT card there, goddamn money. It's privilege if your ass goddamn living in Section 8 housing, goddamn your rent goddamn $32.
You know what's privilege, bruh? We have morbidly obese homeless people. We have morbidly obese poor people.
Mm-hmm. How the fuck you get morbidly obese of your ass, po? Huh?
Do me a
That's
favor,
what you
please.
will call privilege.
Right here. Get right here, man.
You can't be morbidly obese and fucking homeless, man.
And it's like, the reason why I don't believe in white privilege exists, and people, especially us black folks, get pissed off when I say that shit. I was like, okay, if white privilege exists, why didn't Donald Trump use that rich white privilege to get him out of all his felonies?
Trumped up felonies that weren't real felonies to begin with.
Well, whenever they ask that, if you ever get in a debate with a liberal, ask them, what was Donald Trump guilty of? What was he guilty of? Specifically,
you know
ask
they're gonna
that
say
question.
you know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say paying off a damn prostitute.
They're gonna say,
hush money.
business. Well, hush money is not a fucking crime.
It sure isn't, but like I said, they trumped up them fucking charges.
What they gonna say? Oh, he used hush. And see, it's the reason.
At least he didn't lie on
because-
the open. Said that he did not have sex with that woman.
Bill Clinton never lied on the oath. He lied to the American people though, but he never lied on the oath.
That's right.
So it's like this. So
I did not have sex.
these motherfuckers, they refuse to take accountability for any fucking thing. Accountability would be just like, hey, yeah, they did. The government did. The Democrats used the government to go after Donald Trump. Right, that'll be accountability. And so, you know, it ain't wrong if Donald Trump would do the same thing. Using the government to go after his political opponents. Would it? No, I don't think so. But let's get back to Jasmine Crockett shit.
Jasmine Crockett shit.
This was what you would call the idiocracy of the black community reaching mainstream. Now, hold on. Let me backtrack that. The idiocracy of the black community already have hit the mainstream. This is the idiocracy of the black community hitting the politics now.
Pick up. But she requires them to go rent the Escalade and they have to be waiting outside of the Escalade with the door open.
Griff, I'm sure you're surprised.
You mentioned Amy Klobuchar. It's unclear whether or not Jasmine Crockett eats salads with a comb, right, which was, of course, a rub on her. We reached out, actually, or Fox News Digital reached out to Rep. Crockett for comment. We have yet to hear back.
I'm Steve Doocy. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I mean,
of course you have yet to hear it back. She wasn't gonna goddamn say shit at all. That shit's crazy with me, man.
She's not gonna say nothing because she knows it's a bad look.
Look at this shit here, man. This chick here, dog. Oh, she get on my nerves, man. She
If I want to be in the house, I'll absolutely be in the house. And there ain't nothing he can do about it. I'm sorry. But Don, you got to put up with me. Okay? Okay. That's all I wanted to say.
First to get the pink slip. Quote, I don't want to hear Jasmine Crockett.
The funniest thing is I dated a girl who acts exactly like Jasmine Crockett, and that bitch wound up not being shit.
Of course. Of course.
Like,
she's the typical boss babe. Ain't nobody checking for her ass. Think she the shit. Hyena Don, pachyderm, troglodite, goddamn Western minded ass, a frontal wearing, umbrella wearing, too much makeup wearing, think her shit don't stink ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's all she is, man.
When she just fired one for no reason. Okay, Mac, is this how she really acts?
This is exactly how she really acts. And those were exact quotes, not from the opposition, not from Republicans, and not from just any Democrats. Those were from her staff talking about her. And she hasn't been in Congress very long. They say she doesn't show up. She just lays around her apartment. She cares more about press than she does representing people. And she's known to yell and lose her mind over small random items. We always in Congress have one or two people like this, and everybody knows who that is. She's the one in this cycle.
What's it like to work with people like this? I mean, she does raise a lot of cash, and she's on TV a lot, but she sounds like a mess.
Look, this is scary because on the Republican side, we have Nancy Mace, the Democrats have Crockett. And they do this because in today's politics, but it's true. If you look at her staff, all turnover, exact same arguments. But what happens is by going on television is how they raise their money. That's how they raise their money online. I want the elected, the people across this country to look at who shows up to work, who represents you, who's there working the hardest for you, and showing up. That's an important part. And if you just look at how people treat their staff, that will tell you a lot how they treat their constituents.
K-Mac, what was...
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
I don't know who this is. This is a dude by the name of OK.
I know,
Rick.
That was big. Big X the plug is about to get ready to come in whenever you hear that.
I know, right?
Communist Party, like the racism, they're not doing a great job of keeping it, keeping the lid on that pot.
No, I mean, honestly, when Trump came in the first time, they started to lift the hoods. Once Trump got in a second time, they decided the hoods were off. And listen, I'm perfectly fine with it because I want to know where you stand. I want to know that.
So she's basically trying to say they KKK. She's trying to say they KKK. That's what she mean by hoods. Yeah, she didn't went that far.
I know what she meant. Well, here's the funny shit, right? And I think I had said this before. When you do shit like this, right? When y'all do shit like this, when y'all are trying to equate, it's basically they're using the major shock value so it can make more of a harder hit.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, when you do shit like this, like calling a motherfucker a fascist, a Nazi, the KKK, taking off your white hoods, yada, yada, yada. When you do shit like this, you soften the shit that your ancestors, that you love keeping in your mouth, you soften the shit that your ancestors went through. You soften the shit that people in the past have gone through. And so, again,
I feel that.
So these people keeps using honestly, this Marxist, I can't even say the word. This Marxist rhetoric, when you do shit like this, literally you're shitting on the people who went through slavery, you're shitting on people who went through Jim Crow / segregation. You're shitting on the Union soldiers who fucking died, who died during the Civil War. You're shitting on a lot of people just so you can make a more of a effect against a political opponent that you clearly don't like personally. Fuck the whatchamacallit, like if you don't like the person personally, cool. I understand that. I get it. Have a better argument. Make a better argument. How about that? If you feel like his policies ain't shit, make better policies. And not only make better policies, but make better policies and act on them. Because at the end of the day, bruh, let's just be real here, bruh. If you have a better argument, if you have a better debate, you will win every single time. But when you go through these name callings, ad hominem bullshit, well, like, only people that's gonna, like, honestly gonna care is people that are your fucking fans. But when you come to, like, free thinking people like me, you just fucking loses me. You lose me. Only the brain dead will follow you blindly because you're a Democrat and you're black. Those aren't the people that I will say that I would depend on my society on. Actually, you know what? You can't depend on the society on them because they're the actual slaves. So yeah, we can't depend on them. Those are the actual slaves right next to the illegal immigrants.
Yep. Oops, excuse me.
you're a despicable human being who lacks all morality, but wants to go around and teach and preach Christianity. I want to know who you are, because then I know how to deal with you. It is unfortunate that that is where we are. And it is one reason that it is so difficult for minorities to even try to listen to Republicans, because they consistently coddle people like neo-Nazis.
When are they gonna learn, man? This messaging, keep sending this woman out there. Y'all keep putting this woman out on television. Keep doing what y'all doing, Democrats.
I hope they give her
Millions
leadership
of
position. I
Texans
hope the
voted for
Democrat
President Trump.
give them leadership position. I hope the Indian Muslim dude in New York City, I hope he wins, because New York City is going to be the next biggest shithole more than it fucking is. Because I already have.
Hey, what a Wall Street moves from New York.
You said, what if Wall Street moved from New York?
Moves.
Dude, they already been making preparations moving from New York City to Miami, bro. Like, honestly, let's just be real here. Man, majority of those Wall Street motherfuckers are living in Miami or have a spot in Miami. Why? It's because literally Miami have white collar crime laws. Basically, if you do a Ponzi scheme in Miami, basically you can keep that money. You can keep that money from that Ponzi scheme. You ain't gonna keep all of it, but you gonna keep a good amount of it. Yeah, that's one of the laws, white collar crime laws they have, that, you know, if you are a financial, you know, if you are one of those financial management consultant groups, aka, you know, Madoffs, you know, Ponzi schemers, scammers, and all that.
So
shit.
basically, rewards the Joker that came up with the scheme.
It basically, you still gonna go to jail now. You still gonna go to jail. You still gonna do all that time. But you, if you had $100,000, or actually, hold on, let's make, if you basically stole $50 million from, you know, people from a fake hedge fund management consulting group. You know, you might not keep that 100 million, but you're gonna have at least 30 million when you leave prison.
So they're gonna keep some of it for you, huh?
Shit, they're gonna, you know, the government got to take their cut, so the government gonna take that 70 million and they're gonna keep that shit. You know, they're gonna give out probably like 5 million to people, you know, for the people who got fucked over, giving back 5 million, you know, 10 million for the VIPs. And yeah, the rest of that, yeah, the government keeping that shit. This this ain't fact, y'all. This is just an educated guess. But let's just be real. Do you think the government do anything for fucking free?
Hell no.
Do you think all of those people that died in Ukraine because the United States were just like, shit, we're gonna send y'all $365 billion. But oh yeah, you're gonna sign this mineral rights deal though. Yeah, you're gonna sign that deal. Yeah. No, we don't give a fuck, but you don't sign that deal though.
Hell yeah. Let's move on though, man. Move on.
Or one last thing. My favorite thing that the United States love doing is promoting democracy to everybody around the world, but we live in a republic.
Yeah, they do that shit. That shit's funny.
Billions. This messaging does not work. Fake news media, MSNBC, you just can't make this up. NBC, ABC, CBS, all of them. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I'm telling y'all, man, people are fed up with
people
and they
who
want
watch
her and many of.
their slogan on MSNBC is people who watch us, we make you smarter. Every
That's
single time I knew I was going against a Democrat on TikTok who get the information MSNBC, not only I know that I'm the smartest person in the debate, but I know I'm about to mop the floor with these niggas.
about the dog walk there.
Nah, shit, fuck dog walking, nigga. I'm about to fight a 3-year-old.
Pretty much.
Had an entire conversation about gerrymandering and redistricting and why it's bad. And instead of him being able to elaborate on the fact that I'm unable to make a cogent argument or something like that, and then back into his argument that I'm low IQ, he just knows how to throw that insult. But it's a common insult when it comes to people of color. He just threw the same exact insult as Charlemagne the God. And so I want people to
No, it is not a common insult of people of color to call them low IQ. It's you and Charlemagne the God's no fucking thinking asses. That wasn't no racist remark Trump put. Charlemagne and you are some no thinking ass. Charlemagne's a beta ass, will be acting like he all hard to some people, but will fucking bend over and get fucked around other folk ass nigga.
Well, it's because Charlemagne the God is a bought man. He's a bought man.
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all don't know what I mean by being a bought man to some of these motherfuckers, let me break it down to you. A bought man is basically somebody who's bought by a party, who's bought by somebody. So basically, example, Charlemagne the God, he is bought by iHeartRadio. iHeartRadio is bought by the Democrats. Who you think iHeartRadio is going to appease? The Republican side of people or the Democrat side of people? They're more likely going to go with the Democrats. Because why? Is you're main likely iHeartRadios. They have music festivals, events. Not only they have digital radio and all that shit, but their hands are involved in many fucking things. And honestly, their hands are involved in a many degenerate shit.
Hell yeah.
Who are more likely is going to be involved in degeneracy? It's going to be people who float towards the left. This is not just me saying this shit. This is data, stats, and statistics. The states with the lowest abortion rates are Republican states. The ones with the highest rates are Democrat
and typically, the states that had a higher abortion rate also had the highest crime.
Yeah. I remember a guy. He showed a map of Ohio, and he showed a map of Ohio, and he showed. You want to hear something funny? He was like the most violent parts of Ohio. And he was just like, you got Toledo here, you got Youngstown, Cleveland, Cincinnati, all that shit. And he was just like, you want to hear something funny? These are all blue state. These are all blue districts, areas. And he's like, not only that they're all blue areas, but these places are historically blue. Been blue for
breaking up, dog.
Bad. But
yeah,
he was just like, because Democrats love black people, he was just like, why don't they call out the bullshit that happens in black areas without blaming a white man?
Man, the Democrat Party has and always will be the damn party of slaves and Jim Crow. That's how they started out. That's how they're gonna finish, man. They just a little bit more, craftier at how they hide the shit or how they disguise the shit. I'll say.
Honestly, it's not even crafty.
Disguising.
It's like if you're chasing this fucking rabbit, right? And every single time you catch this rabbit, you catch this rabbit the same, like the same, using the same tricks over and over and over again. But the rabbit is falling for the same trick over and over and over again. And at what point do the rabbit, like, you know what? I know there's a trap coming. I'm not going to fall in this trap. I'm going, instead of going straight into this trap, how about I just go right of the track? Let's see what happens here if I just go right. Maybe you might not fall for the same trap over and over again.
Maybe. But you gotta make it up in your mind and not do it.
But see,
not fall for the same trap.
When it comes with black folks, whenever racism is mentioned, whenever you feel some type of racism is mentioned, then you get emotional. Like don't get it twisted. Like, as much as I try not to, I still fall for this shit every once in a while. Like, I can give you an example with the whole Shador Sanders type of situation, right? I probably did. I should have looked at it more. You know what? Maybe they're doing something different that they haven't done with all these quarterbacks with Shador Sanders, and they're bringing him in slowly, but they're gonna do shit that's gonna be comfortable for him. They're just gonna do shit for Shador Sanders to test out his, test out his abilities, push his abilities to the limit, and push his abilities beyond the limit. And see, I brought it up, I kind of felt like it was on some racism shit, like, oh, Brock Purdy could be the Mr. Irrelevant, and still sign a $283 million contract, and they gave him a chance his first year, but it looked like, oh, they saying Shador Sanders should go eat a dick, yada, yada, yada. But if you've seen this past Friday, a lot of the stuff that Shador Sanders did when he was in college, he didn't do it a lot. It was only 2 plays to where, okay, this is the shit that he did in college. But compared to him, compared to what he, usually did in college, it was, you can show there's major improvement more than what he did before. And so that's basically how we all get wrapped up when it comes to the racism and shit. We would get emotional when it feel like something is more racism instead of looking at the bigger picture sometimes. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, I feel you, bro.
To see him and understand who he is. This is a person that has a problem with people of color.
He has a problem with the people of color. It always comes down to racism, sexism. It's because y'all are, I tell you, man.
All right, Sean, do you know what is a problem with why? Do you know why they say, oh, he has a problem with people of color?
I don't know why they say that, because I know about some things he's done for black folks, so I don't even think. I don't even.
You don't know why?
When they say that. I don't pay attention when they say that.
Because Donald Trump did not bend over to their woke bullshit. Okay. Example, until people, I don't know, I understand why people always assume that I'm not black, but hell, people assume that I'm not black because I'm light-skinned, fucking colorist. But anyway, they will say I have a problem with, before they automatically think I'm like Hispanic or something like that. They automatically think I'm like Dominican, right? And it's been like that majority of my life. They all automatically assume I'm Dominican. And so they're like, hey, because you won't appease to my bullshit, and because I'm black and you won't bend over for my bullshit, that makes you racist and that makes you hate black people. That's basically, because you don't agree with my rhetoric, that makes you racist. because you don't agree that the shit that the fucked up shit that black folks do that makes you racist, or it works for black people too. If you don't agree, you a Sambo, you a cool, you hate your own self, you hate you a Samuel Jackson ass nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, they say that all the time, man. That's why I don't pay no attention to them, dude. That's why I tell them there's a difference between a nigga and a black person, man.
And you ask them, and they will say all this shit about you. Ask them, what is their plan for a Black America? What is their plan for Black America? Ask them that question. Excuse me. Ask them that question. What is your plan for Black America? And you gonna watch these niggas fold more than these hood niggas with all these babies put a book in front of them. You about to watch these niggas fold like that, nigga. These niggas knees gonna be weaker than a kindergarten nigga trying to squat a couple of books. Weak, frail built ass niggas, but yeah.
Boy, you funny.
And I see why y'all be clicking off my videos. I see why. I see why y'all be clicking off. I can't take it myself. I just
fuck your video, nigga. I'm just kidding.
You know, I have to report on it, but you know, this is how bad it is, man. And it doesn't stop. When she's sitting up here on CNN, MSNBC, NBC, CNN, and then just it's that same rotation, and spews the same script. They run off the exact same script, and it's I'm a black woman. Republicans, Trump is racist. They have a problem with the people of color, the brown and black people. I tell you.
Period. I don't care how many black MAGA out there with their hats. I want to be clear. When we look at who it is that he's kicking out of this country is people of color. When we look at who he always disrespects and says that they are low IQ, even though when you look,
what he kicking out of this country is people who aren't legally here.
Well, you know what? I agree with her. I agree with her. Yes, Trump is kicking out people of color. Why? Well, majority of the motherfucking people of color who are the majority of the people who are coming here illegal are fucking people of color.
Yeah.
At a 95% clip.
Yeah. Hispanic, Black Hispanic, West Indian. Shit, there's some Africans coming over here that's fucking ain't legal neither. Mostly people of color. You got some Europeans here and there that be sneaking in this bitch.
Well,
but for the most part, they can't.
Here's the thing about it. A European sneaking in the United States is the most stupidest fucking thing ever. Why? It's because your passport literally gives you the same. You are considered to be a first world nation. So as a first world nation, you're able to come to another first world nation easily. There's
they might be staying past their visas or some shit, dude. They might be staying
past. Here's the funny thing is, and like I said, the funny thing is that you could actually, you're one of the many fucking countries that could actually be inside the United States and to extend your fucking visa.
So regardless, most of the ones that's over here illegally are people of color, aren't they?
Exactly.
Whether they be brown or black.
Well, here's the funny shit. Why are all the white countries having problems with illegal immigration, but when you go to all the black countries, shit, they don't know what the hell illegal immigration is, nigga. I'm just being real, bro. UK having this problem. All of Europe is having this problem. Like, do you know what one of the #1 newborn names are in the UK? Like in the UK,
What?
one of the top babies' names are? It's Muhammad. Muhammad.
Oh god damn, that's right. That's right. These Muslims
Yeah.
are everywhere. That's the problem. That's the problem that's gonna sneak up on the motherfucker that they ain't really paying attention to.
Well, no, they are
This
actually are
mosque
paying
going up. This
attention to
mosque
it.
going up everywhere, nigga. And it's
Well,
not
it's
illegal for them to put up a mosque.
Well, it's because of the fact that right now in the UK right now, it's the same thing like how the black folks in Chicago were talking about the illegal immigrants. Like, yo, we are currently being replaced. We are being Chicago flips red. Yeah, that was basically what was happening. Was they realized they was being replaced. You can turn your high beams off, asshole, bitch. And the reason why these Democrats don't really give a shit about it is the fact that they're going back to their, well, honestly, they ain't going back to their old ways. They was just kind of masking it a little bit at the beginning, but now now they're full blown Democrats, KKK, god damn it. But anyway, they don't care about if this illegal immigration. They just care about ruling over the slaves. It's like, example, when you talk to some of these educated liberals, they'll talk to you like they're literally talking to you like they know they're smarter than you, but they need to talk to you on your level because you're too dumb to know what they're going to be saying. Hello?
Yeah, I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
I know
All right,
you're
Rob,
done. Make your point.
Yeah, I was done. I thought you
And his cabinet, this has to be the most incompetent cabinet we have ever had in the history of this country.
She's running off a script again. The exact same script.
Where's the proof of that? This got to be the most incompetent cabinet we've had. Like, I've heard somebody else say that shit too. I can't remember who it was that said it, but I had heard another Democrat. It's the script.
You want to hear something? An incompetent cabinet is having a dead fucking man in the office, in the president's in the Oval Office, had a dead fucking man in the Oval Office, true down shower of suppression, bad calf care. God damn it! If you want to disagree with me, pull up when Trump said some dumb shit like that. Pull up when I have literally watched Joe Biden give up fucking talking in the middle of a fucking speech. This nigga literally was just like, you know what? Anyway, and stop fucking talking. Show me the videos of Trump doing that shit. I will vote Democrat. I will vote all blue. Show me when Trump said chewing out shoulder suppressor or bad calf care. Show me something at least 5% less stupider than that. I'll give you, if you can show me something half of less stupid of like what Joe Biden said, I will vote blue no matter who. I will vote Kamala Harris. I'll write her name in. Goddamn it, fuck it. Incompetent is having that nigga in office and everybody around him thinking the nigga was fucking normal. The nigga was literally talking about the other day. Literally, he was talking about the other day of a person, and I'm like, nigga, the motherfucker's been dead for a minute, bruh. You gave the eulogy at her funeral. This nigga talking about he met up with dead folks, nigga. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna forget that bitch dead, nigga? You was at her funeral, nigga. What the fuck?
Hey,
United
look.
States Senate. So the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway.
Oh shit! Oh god!
When people see niggas think I'll be bullshitting, I was like, bro, we had a dead fucking man in the White House, bro, for 4 fucking years. Why you think shit's so bad right now, nigga? We had no leadership, nigga.
Oh my god, dog.
Anyway, let's do that. Let's do that one more time.
I'm going to say something outrageous. I have never been particularly poor at calculating how to get things done in the United States Senate. So the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to.
The best way to get something done you would hold near and dear to you that you'd like to
Anyway. So say something.
My family think I was bullshitting. And so when you bitch ass Democrats, especially you black Democrats, you weak the weak men, the high calorie women, the black women, the soft feminine men, whenever you guys want to boo me, your boos mean nothing to me because I seen what you cheered for.
Well, I'm the most pro-union, anyway. I know I'm the most pro-union, anyway. I know I'm the...
I can't breathe over here, man. Oh God.
Keep breathing. Keep breathing, Sean. Yeah.
Hey, I wonder if this is the hold on. I wonder if this is that shit. Hold on, man.
That's the body of fucking work you Democrats have had for the past 4 fucking years. That is your body of work.
Wow. A unified Reich? That's language. That's not America's. He cares about holding on to power. I care about you.
What's next for America?
Whatever, nigga. I thought that was something else. Oh God, I cannot find that shit when that nigga said better calf or nothing, dog.
Better calf care, yeah, nigga. Like it is fucking hilarious.
Oh, is this it right here?
We beat Big Pharma. Finally beat them. First time. Big Pharma lost. And folks, now Medicare will have the power to do what so many Democrats and many Republicans in the past talked about doing, lowering prescription drug prices. For years, Big Pharma.
Y'all didn't lower shit. You ain't lower a goddamn thing, Joe. You know, Trump wrote that letter to them big pharmaceutical companies saying you need to come, y'all need to lower these shits right now. He just wrote a letter.
Now
I ain't seen what's come of it
check
yet.
This
I ain't
out.
seen what's come of it yet.
So check this out. Last time I had to buy medicine was a couple of months. It was like last year. This year, when I had to buy my medicine, a couple of actually this shit was like 2-3 weeks ago, bro. Nigga, I was like, what? That's how I was like, that's it? I was like, I don't have to break a 20? What? Yeah,
Damn.
nigga, that's how low my prescription was. Nigga, I was like, God, nigga, what? I don't gotta break a 20 for this shit? I was like, man, fuck that. Give me the name brand shit. They was like, you don't want the cheap man? I was like, nah, give me that name brand medicine, nigga. I can afford it now, nigga. I was like, give me. I was like, shit. I was like, well, this shit from Pfizer? The shit from man, give me that Pfizer shit, nigga. Give me that. Give me the Benny Hondas of my medicine. I'm going name brand shopping, nigga. Which one? Nigga, I don't want the great value medicine, nigga. I want the goddamn Versace of what my medicine is, nigga. Still $30, nigga. I pay for that.
All right, so this right here, man, is on Fox Business, and it's basically saying that Biden comes clean about Joe's cognitive test.
Our very own Aisha Hasmi reports that former President Biden's advisor, Anita Dunn, revealed that Biden's inner circle agreed that he should not take a cognitive test. She said it wouldn't have been politically beneficial. That's a good reason, right? Lisa Booth joins me now. Lisa,
I mean, duh.
Is that an excuse, hiding the truth from the American people? Come on.
Of course not, but they didn't care. I mean, this was never about duty to country. It was about protecting Joe Biden. And when did the cover-up begin with all of this, right? Because, I mean, I think when you go back to even the 2020 election, the whole basement strategy, they blamed it on COVID, but I think they were already seeing the cognitive decline with Biden, because it was noted in the original Sin book that he was already forgetting names of staffers who had been with him since like the 1980s, back on the campaign trail in the 2020 election. So I think this cover up started long time ago. The question is, what will Republicans do next with this information? And I think I've interviewed.
What?
Pause this shit, bro. If you pay the man, niggas, see, that's the thing about it, bro. Niggas did not pay attention to this shit in 2020, bro. I'm literally watching this nigga. I'm like, bro, why is this old senile man running for office, bro? This nigga should be at home, or he should be at a nurse and a senior assistant living facility, nigga. Or he should have been. I'm like, why? I was like, why is Grandpa Joe in the White House with no clothes on? The president has no clothes on. No one's gonna say nothing, nigga.
What you mean he had no clothes on, man?
When he said "true now, shout out pressure," nigga, that was in 2020. And when he said "better calf care" was in 2020.
Oh shit! Oh.
And when it, nigga, that's when I'm gonna be real with you, bro. That's when, before my team driver could tell you, bro, I was voting for Bernie Sanders, bro. Then when the whole same shit happened again, they said fuck Bernie, we going with Grandpa Joe. Then I'm looking at this nigga on the campaign trail, and this nigga's like true nonchalance for pressure. I'm like, okay, guys, what the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? Everybody told me, oh, he just stuttered. I was like, okay, cool. But he has done this multiple times, though. This was just the biggest one at the time. True non-shop pressure was the biggest one at the time. Then I was like, okay. Then Better Calf Care came. I'm like, oh, y'all niggas just hate Trump. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all just hate Trump. I was like, all right.
True now, shower press. True now, shower. Oh my God, man! I wish I could find that.
Interviewed Senator Rand Paul about it, and he said that the auto pin was used for Dr. Anthony Fauci's pardon.
Yeah.
So he wants the Department of Justice to charge Fauci with lying and then test the pardon theory in the courts. So perhaps that might be one of the directions that Republicans go in with all of this.
So disingenuous. I mean, they say that Biden made all the decisions that he would hear, but it was his word ultimately they acted on. Come on, you know that's not true.
Of course not. And the scary thing is, too, you know, obviously, I think the interview with the special counsel, I believe it was just like a couple of days after October 7th, if my memory, or it was right around that time. So you've got a guy in the White House making really serious decisions that could determine a potential world war.
Yeah.
Right at a time when he clearly wasn't with it, and his staff thought they might need a wheelchair for him, and everyone was in on the cover up, and they didn't want him taking cognitive tests because, he wouldn't pass one. And then they all. But the thing is, too, what is really annoying is I hate being lied to, Ashley.
Yes.
Especially when it's
obviously.
It's like, what is it saying? Like, they know they're lying. We know you're lying, but they lie anyway. I probably botched it, but. And then they punished us for telling the truth.
Exactly.
About what was so obvious.
The one I like better is if you're a lie, you'll steal. If you'll steal, you'll kill.
Well, damn it. It's like
chewing out loud.
I'll call them. I don't know if this is I don't know if I'm creating a word here or if this is a word or not. But is called being barbaricism.
Barbaricism.
Basically, they know what they're doing is wrong, but they're going to do it anyway because they feel like they're going to get away with it regardless.
I wonder what is called that.
That's the only reason why I can think of barbaricism. It's basically
not fair.
No. They're going to do it because they feel like they're going to they know what they're doing is wrong, but they're going to do it regardless because they know they're going to get away with it.
Oh, so there's a word for that.
And that's the only thing I can think of is barbaricism.
Well, let's find out what that is. What's it mean when you know something is wrong, but you do it anyway because you know you're going to be able to get away with it? What does it mean when you know something is bad, but you have no guilt doing it?
What's the definition of barbaric?
Okay. What's the definition of being barbaric?
According to dictionary.com, adjective.
Uncivilized, primitive.
Uncivilized, primitive. Barbaric invaders. Of like or
Oh, what did it say?
Said being primitive, barbaric. Called. Do something you know is wrong. One hour, 1 minute. I'll cut that out. What's the word for knowing something is bad but doing it anyway? Well, I can say,
And that's the reason why I call it barbaricism, because it is not something that you should do in a civil society.
There's a Latin phrase for that. Video meliora provoca detoria secur. I see what is good, but I follow the bad, roughly speaking. Self-destructive, defiant, perversiveness, reckless. Those are some things they were reckless. They just didn't give a damn.
And that's why I call it barbaricism.
Reckless as hell.
Because they know that they were going to get. They know they're going to get away with it because why? They knew they controlled majority.
Of the narrative.
Well, it's like this: when majority of your government is Democrat, the fuck you think?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody was just like, majority of the government is not democratic, and I was just like,
Shit.
did you just see all those Democrats who got fired? If 300,000 black women got laid off by the government, 92% voted for Kamala Harris. So you're talking about at least 280,000 black women who work for the government were Democrat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn right.
After denying it for all that time and saying, you're crazy, he's great. Anyway,
Exactly. The
wanna
cheap
get your-
bakes or whatever it was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Got another one
Jerks.
for you to get you fired up, jerks.
All right.
Former Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan has ditched the Democrat Party. He's now running for Michigan governor as an independent. He says the Democrats have no unifying message other than we hate Trump. That's true. It looks like Democrats are driving all their moderates away because the moderates have nothing in common with the far left.
Yes. However, I don't like this guy running as an independent in Michigan. Who does he play spoiler for, right?
Yeah, that's right. Split the vote.
You've got an open gubernatorial race because Gretchen Whitmer is term limited, and then you've got crowded primary fields on both sides. So I don't know if I like. I mean, he's got to meet some signature requirements and things to get on the ballot in the state there, but. I wonder how does that impact the overall race. Also, I will just point out that Democrats are up in the generic congressional ballot looking ahead at the midterms. And at least if you're looking at the House, there's such slim margins there that they only have to pick off a few seats. They don't have to pick up that many seats to win back the House.
I still find that surprising, though, Lisa, because they have no message. There's a lot of infighting, and the one person that's come out.
Yeah, if they end up picking up seats with the message that they don't have and the work that they have not done and all of this race baiting, rage baiting and all this stuff they've been doing, it'd be a damn shame.
In the last, whatever it is, several months, Mamdani, who's now gotten national exposure as he runs for mayor of New York.
Well, and the good news for Republicans is those margins on the congressional ballot, it's slim. So it doesn't look like there's any wave for it. I worked at the NRCC during the 2010 cycle. That was a wave, right? So it doesn't look like that is forming. Also, Republicans have been doing great with fundraising. As well. And there are more Democrats holding Trump won seats than, Republicans holding Kamala seats. So, reading the tea leaves, really, who knows where this thing goes.
So
but I don't know. The guy playing spoiler in
Mamdani, if he wins New York City, the Democrat Party is done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be real. I don't see the Democrats winning anything major for the next 20 years if he becomes the mayor of New York City.
Yeah, because if he gets in here, he does a terrible ass job.
Well, it's not. It's like what it was like what I was saying a long time ago, to where I actually said on TikTok too, when I told a guy, I was like, yo, what are you talking about, the Democrat? I was like, Democrat Party is going further left. He was like, no, the Democrat Party ain't going further left. I was just like, dog, they literally just voted in the head of the DNC chair is a far left progressive. Far left progressive. The head of the DNC right now, which there was a vote, was AOC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dog, they're going further left, bro. He was like, No, they ain't gonna go. He was like, my governor, Kentucky. I was like, yeah. The reason why he will never win any nomination is because he's not far left enough. And I was like, you don't get it. And he was just like, no. I was like, I guaranteed you in a couple of months, there's going to be somebody who's going to be extremely far left that's going to be running for some form of office. And son of a bitch, the guy from the guy
Montgomery.
from NYC, Montgomery, whatever the fuck his name is, Montgomery. Nigga, sound like a good dish, nigga. Sound like a good Middle Eastern dish, nigga. That's what your name sound like, nigga. Man, but what you
Well,
want, man?
if
Let
he
me get a
fucking
number
wins,
2. You got any more Mondamis in? Shit, I gotta get me. Let me get at least 3 of those, bro. Let me get 3 of those Mondamis, bro. Yeah, man. Hey, man, put some extra sauce on that shit too. I appreciate it, man. How much? $30. And how much the Mondamis cost? 5. All right. I do it. All right.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
I know y'all have heard this millions and millions of times.
When we're talking about people that literally have the ability to drop bombs or order that bombs be dropped or make recommendations that bombs be dropped, and they literally don't know how to get the signal chat right. So we're talking about low IQ individuals, but so long as they say that this guy is their guy, and usually if they work for a certain news network,
hold on. Bitch, you still on that shit?
Yeah, she's still on that shit. Yep.
That shit was months ago, bruh.
Well,
Hey, hold on. What
you
happened
have
of
no
it?
message. When you don't have no message, and you don't have no, impact.
No, not only that, but they use that to find a leak.
Of course, they wouldn't
They
know
was
that.
trying. Yeah, they. God damn, they're so fucking. No, she does know that, but she's saying this to the people because they're fucking stupid, and she knows that the people that vote for her are stupid.
Yeah, she knows that shit.
Because not only did that happen, but they were able to find, well, this where the leak was coming from. Then they found the mole, who was the person that was leaking information, which in most countries, nigga, you probably lose your life for that shit. But hey, that's just me.
Well, they stupid like
the
that.
only qualification that's necessary. I've
Fox News.
got news for the president. I am not going anywhere. No matter how many squiggly lines they draw in the state of Texas, I will be back and I will be on his behind and making sure the real accountability that the American people are demanding, whether they're Democrats, Republicans, or independents, that it is had when the Democrats take control of this House in the midterm.
Good luck with that. Good luck. It is just getting worse. And I say they keep sending your butt out there. Please keep sending this woman out there. I tell you, same script. This woman has achieved
Sean,
nothing.
here's the funny shit is, Sean, wait until this time next year. Because all the tariffs, all the taxes, the tax benefits,
All the benefits start hitting.
all this shit, you're gonna start feeling all this shit Trump did, and all the
Next
shit
winter.
that Trump has been
Or
doing.
next
You're gonna
summer.
start feeling it. You're gonna start feeling this shit probably next year, sometime next year, because it's gonna be a delay effect.
You seen what he did with Apple recently?
What happened?
$600 billion goddamn deal with Apple. And Apple's getting the rare earth and minerals that it needs for its shit, all its products and shit, getting it from America only. All this shit, they're gonna make all their glass, and they making that shit in Kentucky, using Kentucky, some Kentucky glass or some shit. They ain't already struck that deal. Already signed that shit.
Oh,
Yep.
that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you better have a bunch of jobs. Gonna be start creating like
Yep. They
Trump
said
was just
24,000.
See, that's how much they did not want America to be like, you know what? Free trading. That's how much they did not want America to do. Just say, fuck it. We're gonna do zero for zero. How about that? Across the board. You know why they would not have not say it was because the United States would have started taking over a lot of people markets. Basically, what will happen is we will have started deflating our dollar so fucking much that a lot of countries will have become poor fucking. If they were poor, they would become. If they were poor, they was going to become poor. If the United States just say fuck it, we're just going to go through a controlled recession. Fuck it, let's go through a controlled depression. In a controlled depression, you deflate the shit out of the prices, deflate the shit out of a dollar, bruh. And, bruh, that would have caused economic collapse for a lot of fucking countries, bruh. That's the reason why I say Donald Trump is a genius, bruh. He was a genius for that.
Oh, he a genius, period, man. I was smart everybody with the tariffs.
And that $5 million, the $5 million, what is it? The gold card, the instant citizenship card, nigga. Nigga, fuck a green card, nigga. I got a gold card, nigga. What's up, nigga? Fuck with me, nigga. Well, you good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. It's just been a long day, dog. Been a long day.
They do all this barking and screaming and hollering. They have achieved nothing. And look, this same messaging, this same message. Trump is bad. Trump is this. Trump's racist. Trump. I'm a black woman. It's about skin color. This messaging does not work. But this is how people feel about this woman. Check this out.
Somebody please explain to me what this is, right? What is that? Between the fake hair and the fake eyelashes and all the glue between the eyes and her brain, right? Seriously. And believe me, it's fake. It ain't real. Do you think I would actually look at my daughter and say, this is what you need to be like when you grow up? Are you kidding me? She calls the president of the United States a piece of shit. She makes fun of the governor of her home state who's handicapped in a wheelchair and calls him Hot Wheels. She's ghetto. She's ratchet. And you think I'm going to tell my daughter you can be anything you want to be and point to that? Listen, as a man of color, straight up, right? This is a poor representation of our culture and who we are. We're not that. That is a phenomenon all by itself. I don't understand. Please explain to me what that is. Seriously.
You just can't make it up.
Are you a no-show boss from hell who terrorizes staffers?
Oh my goodness. Listen, I know that I have arrived, honey. That is the way that I see this. Because as Beyonce says, if they're not talking about you, then obviously you must not be doing anything.
Beyonce. Oh, Beyonce. How did that work out? Throwing them celebrities in front of people, in front of the voters, in front of the American people, throwing Holly weird. Yeah. Democrats and Kamala got to pay, blew through billions of dollars. How did that work out for you? Couldn't even get Beyonce. Y'all didn't pay her enough millions to sing at the concert, at the rally down here in Texas. And it was only 25, 30 minutes from my house. Yeah. And y'all couldn't give her enough money to sing. Maybe y'all would have turned Texas purple or blue. Maybe if y'all had her come out and sing. Put your hands up. All the single ladies. How that song go? All the single ladies. All the single. Put your hands up. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Or her play something off her new country album. Country. Yeah. Didn't she get nominated for a Grammy for that one or something? I don't know, but y'all should have all them hit songs she'd have made. Y'all couldn't pay her enough to come out there and sing. Maybe Texas would have turned purple or blue. Blew through all that cash, huh, Democrats? Opened and ran off. She and her Range Rover riding down in Hawaii. Then closed off the road. Tell you, boy, y'all are some frauds, man. People are sick of this woman here.
You know what? This is just more slander, more nonsense, more lies.
Don't call her a diva. Texas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett laughing off this scathing new New York Post report that alleges she's rude to her own staff, only in Washington when the cameras are rolling, and more focused on being an influencer than a lawmaker. Let's get reaction from Fox News contributor Kellyanne Conway. So great to see you this morning. So if they're not talking about you, you're not doing anything.
We're talking about her, but she's confusing fame with infamy and popularity with notoriety. These criticisms are coming from inside.
Yo.
You good, nigga?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just letting this ride out.
Man, shit, let's move on. Man, you want to move on from this shit? This shit, like,
Till what?
I don't
To
know,
what,
man,
man?
but like, fucking, like, this bitch don't want to hear about this chick no more.
Well,
it's like,
ain't really nothing else going. Like I said, my team had their first preseason game, and I really liked what I saw.
yeah, man, they got ended. Man, hold on, who was that fucking? That nigga broke like 3 fucking blocks just to still got the tackle.
What are you talking about?
I'm not. I think it was the one of the new rookies.
Which team?
The Falcons.
Oh yeah. From what I saw, who was really giving them hell as far as on defense, Haslam was knocking folk out.
Was it Walker?
Not Haslam. What's his name? Haslam.
Walker?
No, not Jalen Walker. Wasn't he was playing good, but he wasn't giving him as much hell as DeMarco Hellams was. DeMarco Hellams was knocking people out. He was a safety.
I think he was number 15. Whoever number 15 is, I was like, damn, this nigga broke like 3 tackles just to get to this one nigga. I'm like, damn.
I don't know what you was watching because I ain't see that guy do that.
Yeah, it was
Jalen Walker wears 11. Pierce Jr. wears 27. And you got Billy Bowman Jr. wears 33.
It was just a highlight I seen. It was, I'm not sure what it was. It was a highlight I seen. So I didn't even watched the game. So
shit, that was a good ass fucking game, man. And then of course they stopped it early because a guy hit a dude. Well, the guy was running and the guy tackled him, and when he was tackling him, the runner's thigh came forward when he was running in the running motion, and it bent his dude's neck back. He ended up going flaccid and just went into seizures right on the field. So did.
Well, it was.
Damn. It was in the Detroit Falcons game.
Yeah, I seen the game got suspended. I ain't see who got hit though.
You named Mo Harris?
Oh.
So did. Let me see if it's a short. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Norris Harris.
I'm not trying to watch that shit.
Oh, you ain't trying to watch. All right, well, folks, it's been a nice one tonight. I'll see y'all later.
No, I'm saying
kind of late. It's
that
already
was the reason
2:30.
why I don't.
What?
No, I was gonna say I don't like watching gruesome hits like that. I can't watch these shits no more. You know, it's just You know, like the quarterback from Stevenson who went paralyzed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was one of the homies from back in the day, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. We played against.
It ain't really a gruesome hit. It's more so like it just happened to just be a freak thing to where his neck went back. It wasn't even like he hit him hard. But anyway.
That shit crazy shit, man. Goddamn, my boy Doris Sanders broke the internet, nigga.
I didn't see that game. How did he do?
Oh, he did good. He did. Like he impressed a lot of his fucking haters, bruh. He quiet a lot of haters, bruh.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to hear no more. Oh, he was a 5th round draft pick. I don't want to hear that shit no more. 100 and what he had 106 quarterback rating. QBR.
Well, shoot, let's take a look at it. Let me take a look at it.
Pull up FP teams.
I mean, all right, this is from the NFL. This is his every pass and rush attempt. You can't watch it.
Copyrighted. Copyright. That's why I said pull up FB Tinks.
FB Tinks.
FB Tinks. TINGZ.
TINGNZ.
TINGZ.
2 touchdowns. So how is it they can do the shit, but we can't do the shit? Because I mean,
what?
How is it they can show the shit, but we can't show the shit? Because even though it is NFL, it's all the cameras is from NFL own cameras. So how the hell they can do it?
Hold on FP Tinks.
I'm FP or FB.
My bad. FB.
That's what I'm on. FB teams. Look.
Yeah.
So they can show up, but we can't.
He's not showing stuff from the NFL. If you look at the video,
he took it off his TV.
No, he's not showing stuff from the NFL. He's showing stuff off of different cameras.
Oh, okay.
Different camera views and shit.
Okay.
Like if you have if it's a it's just if it's an NFL camera view, if they have as an NFL camera view, then you can consider to be copyright infringement on the NFL. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Get a couple reps and he's cheering like a good dad. Like, nah, you can't be proud of me right now. I gotta get to where I'm going, and I know it's a lot I gotta do to get there. So
he been going to get some heat. 6-man, 7-man pressure. Which I need the excuses. Bring them out. Dora said, I'm gonna take 2 steps. Throw another dime. Had to ice out the wrist too. I had to let people know I comes with it.
Who is this lame-o dude?
I said, what's better than an?
So who is this corny ass dude, man?
Huh? There's a lot of narratives of, hey, is Shedeur Sanders getting failed? Is he being set up for failure? Understand that David Canales did say the number one defense for Carolina is going to be playing today. So Daniel says, here's the long list of players who will not suit up from the Browns preseason opener. Okay, the entire Browns projected starting offense, aside from wide receiver Jamari Thrash, will sit. Hey man, this is the first snap. Shedeur Sanders, man. Keep your wrist up, man. He's coming out in gun, 1st and 10, back beside him. He hands the ball off. Smooth, clean. Nice. Shout out Dylan Sampson. Picks up about 6, I think. Y'all know me. I'm a big Dylan Sampson guy. All right, Shedeur again. It is 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Shedeur motions Dylan Sampson out. Shedeur's first throw. Oh, it's off the hands of the receiver. It's off the hands of the receiver, man. I want to see that again.
All right, well,
Shador
I
Sanders.
ain't paid attention to this
Yeah,
video,
this
but
is ridiculous.
I'll
take a look at it. I'll take a look at it when I get a chance, man.
But he had a fair. I give him a good night. I give it as a rookie quarterback. As a rookie quarterback going against the first. I think it was the first 2 or 3 drives he went against the first team. So he scored against the first team Panthers defense. Even though it is the Panthers, I won't rag anything about it, but yeah, like what is it? Bryce Young, that nigga was looking good. He's quarterback for the Panthers, But the thing is, they were talking about it was supposed to be a 4-way quarterback battle, right? And it hasn't really looked like that. It basically looks like Dylan Gabriel was their favorite and all that, and they. You gotta understand, Shador Sanders didn't get no practice with the first team at all, and that's what he did with the second and third team, and he did pretty damn fucking good in my opinion with the second and third team against the first, then the second, then the third. He did pretty good in my book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so. But we will see Monday what will happen on Monday because, man, I'm
Talking
so
about practice. You talking about in practice?
well. I want to see what the critics have to say on Monday. I want to see the haters what they have to say. I shouldn't hear he was a 5th round draft pick because what he did, a 5th rounder is not doing what the fuck he just did. A 5th rounder is not moving the ball the way he moved up. The way he moved up the second, like you can tell the first drive, you can tell he was trying to get in the rhythm. He was just like nigga first NFL snaps, nigga, and never practicing with the first team, nigga. Like you can tell the motherfucker was nervous, and you can see the more the game went on, the more comfortable he got. The more comfortable he got, this nigga was doing. This nigga did a pass with Luke Floria with the one-handed grab, nigga. So, yeah, man. Yeah, hey, you know what? The Browns going to Super Bowl this year, Sean.
Oh man, shit. You said that shit about you 0-2 on your football predictions, dude.
Browns going to Super Bowl.
Damn 2,
Shador
bro.
Sanders, rookie of the year, nigga. Fuck y'all. Shador Sanders, rookie of the year. Yeah.
Yo,
Myles
your football
Garrett.
predictions don't hold weight, bro.
Myles Garrett, defensive player of the year. Mason Grant. It's gonna be the first year where the offensive and defensive rookie of the year gonna be on the same fucking team, nigga. But we're gonna see how they how they gonna do us, because apparently when it comes to black athletes, they like to criticize black athletes harder than they do the fucking white ones. But we will see.
Well, I hope goddamn Michael Parsons goddamn get the fuck on from Cowboys, man. I hope we pick his ass up. But I doubt it. We ain't got no money left to get nobody. We ain't got nobody. We ain't got no money left. And if it wasn't for goddamn 1, Kirk Cousins old puss ass, and 2, Julio Jones old puss ass, we may not be in the damn situation we like. And I know that's going far back. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm going way back, way back. This is why I'm going way back. Julio Jones, I can't take away his I cannot take away the impact he's had on this city as a player. He's the best receiver the Falcons ever had. Not my favorite. My favorite is Roddy White, but Roddy White's the second best receiver Falcons ever had. But asking for a contract, goddamn negotiation, a year before everybody usually does it. Everybody usually does it 2 years before they contract up. This nigga did it 3 years before the contract was up. And then we paid him all that fucking money. This dude ain't like, yeah, he had plenty of fucking receiving yards, but it did not translate into touchdowns, dog. That's the only thing I hate about damn Julio Jones. His receiving yards did not translate to touchdowns, and then he put us in real financial strain. And then here we are, the future comes, and we do another fucking thing as give, Kirk Cousins all that fucking money. And he comes out here, injures his shoulder, don't tell nobody. It's like, man, look here, man. I hope we'll get to the point where we won't be dumping a whole bunch of money in
the
people,
Falcons
man.
should have taken care of Julio Jones. Like, nigga, who the fuck was Matt Ryan thrown to whenever they went to the Super Bowl, nigga?
You're right, but my thing is I hated the fact that he asked for a contract renegotiation a year ahead of when everybody else usually asks for it. Nobody has done that shit since.
No, he wanted it wasn't a negotiation. He wanted a money extinction. That's what he wanted. He wanted more money. And I'll be honest with you, he had the right to, because I'm like, yeah,
no, I didn't say he didn't have a right. I didn't say he didn't have a right to ask for more money. I ain't say that. I said he did this shit too fucking soon, nigga. His contract was up in 3 years. This nigga asked for this shit in three years before his contract was shitting up. Everybody else usually do it 2 years before the contract up. This nigga asked for it 3 years before that shit was up.
But see, they were.
He knew his ass was about to be fucking out of the damn league. He knew his ass was goddamn.
Well, it was
fucking him up. That's what it was.
So when usually you want to do in the 2 years, like they want to. It's usually a year, but the negotiations kind of like
they have to start a year ahead.
They kind of start like, you know what? Hey, I got 2 more years left from the contract and shit. Let me just go ahead and get this negotiation
right
for extinction. Now, Julio Jones didn't want an extinction. He wanted more money. He didn't want to extend his contract. He just wanted more money. Now,
that shit fucked us up. Because we had just paid, it's because we had just paid fucking Matt Ryan some money too. That's when Matt Ryan had that $127 million contract. And then we turned around and had to pay fucking Julio that next year after that. It was the same year or that next year after that.
It was I think it was the same year.
That shit fucked us up, dog.
That was the year that they went to the Super Bowl. So they fuck y'all up that bad.
No, I'm talking about money wise, dog.
Yeah.
I'm talking about money wise.
Y'all still went. Hey, the Falcons still choked at the Super Bowl, nigga. So hey, it wasn't that.
I'm not
bad.
mistaken. It was the year. It was after the Super Bowl during the off season, nigga.
Then
it wasn't before the Super Bowl. It wasn't before the Super Bowl, dog.
The Falcons still they didn't make the year afterwards. They didn't make the Super Bowl. No, they didn't even make the playoffs. They actually had a bad year after.
Because remember after the Super Bowl loss, they fired Dan Quinn that next season after they had. I want to say it was the 6th or the 7th game. Then Raheem Morris became the interim coach. The last 5 to 6 games of the year. and Jeff Ulbrich was his was on staff with him then, and then he left and went to the Rams. They got Arthur Smith. Well, they didn't offer him the fucking job.
No. Raheem Morris left and went to the Buccaneers.
Okay, so yeah, he was there with Buccaneers for a year, and then he coached the Buccaneers. He became their head coach. Then after that,
he left Atlanta to be the head coach for the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers. Okay, and I'm trying to think when did he won a ring with the Rams. Did he win a ring with the Buccaneers too?
No, he won a ring with the Rams.
Yeah. So he went to the Buccaneers, then he went to the Rams, won a ring with the Rams. Now he's back and he got Jeff Ulbrich to come back with him. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I watched that game, boy. Them motherfuckers in them jokers faced the whole fucking game, dog. Now, I know you can't put too much into it because it's first, second string, all that other bullshit. And who was it? I don't think. I said the Detroit. Did they run with their first string? I can't remember. But boy, them motherfuckers was getting after it, dog. After it.
Man,
laying hat and everything, dog.
Man.
I ain't seen Atlanta play like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't seen Atlanta play like this, my nigga, in the fucking ain't even about the win or the loss. They probably could have went on to win, but
well, have you been
it
paying
don't
attention
even matter
to the
about that
training
shit.
camp?
Yes. Yes, I have. The shit's different. Matter of fact, Tuesday I'm going to practice, nigga.
Oh,
They got 3 open practices this week. I'm not going tomorrow because old girl need me to help her paint. So I'm going Tuesday
so they
Wednesday.
having joint. So you're gonna go. Oh, so you're gonna be there for the joint practices?
If it's Tuesday and Wednesday, I will be.
Yeah. The joint practices usually.
So now I'm gonna get, if they joint practicing, I'm gonna get to see how they really motherfucking is, because that's why they ain't run the motherfucker. They didn't run pennies in the scrimmage, man. Might as well run them in the joint practice. He gonna get a real feel against another team because they not aware of what the fuck they doing. And they don't give a fuck about them. So if you get hurt, you get hurt. They don't give a fuck. They will try probably. I mean, you know, the thing is it's control. So any coach can blow the whistle.
Play in the preseason?
He ain't play his ass either.
Why?
You know, Raheem Morris is a goddamn bubble wrap ass coach, man. When it comes to preseason, dog, he just like fucking.
You're trying to. You're. Oh, why? Because
he'd rather try to evaluate.
He's the backup.
Yeah,
you're trying to get
rid of him. So
it doesn't.
They're trying to get rid of him. But my thing is this: I think Raheem, if I can guesstimate, I think the way that Raheem is thinking is this: Pennis is getting work against Tennessee, so he gonna be able to see how his ass is anyway. 9 times out of 10, when you do preseason, is for evaluation of your talent that you know is not going to start. And for those that are on the borderline, like your people like DeMarco Hellams on defense as a safety, they ain't sure he gonna start or not. So they want to see him play. They want to see D. Alford fight with Bowman Jr. for that fucking spot. They want to see Fuller fight with Xavier Watts over that spot. You got to look at Jack Nelson, who looked very well. He looked very good. The offensive right tackle that they drafted, he looks good, dude. He's got good feet. Good fucking feet, dog. Oh my goodness. Yeah. He looks really good. Like I think he's gonna take Caleb McGarry's spot.
Well, at least I have more trust than the front office of the Atlanta Falcons than I have the Cleveland Browns, because of the fact that these motherfuckers. They haven't even, the NFL draft in 26 haven't even happened yet. It's a year and away, and they're still talking about, we're going to draft a quarterback.
What do you think is going on? Why they feeling like this, Don?
Well, it's because of the fact that they don't watch. They only watch. Big Ten? They only watch Big Ten, which is Ohio. Is it Big Ten? Ohio State,
Big
Michigan,
Ten.
all that. Yeah, they only watch Big Ten. They don't watch nothing outside of that. So they never watch Colorado's games with Shaduri.
But I find that hard to believe. It's got to be something else. The reason why I
Because
find that hard to believe is because these motherfuckers get paid to make decisions about football. Why the fuck wouldn't you?
well, it's because a lot of niggas do not like Deion Sanders, bro.
Then that could be what it is. It could, and it may not be the fact that they don't watch him. It just may the fact that they hate his daddy. You know what I'm saying? It could be just that.
You don't understand. A lot of it's because Deion Sanders from the jump, he made a lot of scouts look foolish, bro.
Oh, you mean when he got drafted?
Man, from the jump, they made a lot of scouts. All right, do you know what made Deion Sanders so fucking cold, bro?
His speed.
In the what made Deion Sanders so
Recovery
cold from the
time.
jump? No, it was the fact that he did not participate in the
Combine.
in the combine except for one thing, was the 40-yard dash.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to put the picture up for you so you can understand the reason why they don't like Deion Sanders. This nigga, he comes out from the back of a limousine, did not stretch, with joggers on, run a 4.2 and runs out the building and leaves.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
At the time, broke the NFL 40-time record. Now, did not stretch. Hop out the limousine with his joggers on, run a 4.2 and dipped.
Prior to that, NCAA tournament still was the most watched NCAA finals game.
I went to the combine in a business suit, clean as the board of hell, because I was a shut down corner before the name was even given. Then I gave you a bonus on. I wanted to go to the combine to prove everything you heard was true. It was no doubt that I was going to run the 40 and I was going to break the 40 record. That's all I came for. I don't even believe I stretch. You know why? Because I never seen a cheetah stretch before he go get his prep.
So my coach, he was a scout.
I felt like I was kind of coming off.
So my quarterback coach in high school, he was a scout at the time during Deion Sanders running the fucking 40 and shit. He was like, bruh, I was fucking there. He's like, I watched this man with my own two eyes. He was like, dog, I dapped his ass up when he was running out the building. He was like, that motherfucker, he was like, yo, I asked my quarterback coach, he was like, Deion Sanders was his number one favorite player, was Deion Sanders. He was like, I can't wait to see what his son looks like. And he was talking about Shador at the time.
Well, there you have it. My man came to the combine, ran that bit, ran that 40 time. Did he run it in the jogger? Boy, what if he ran that bitch in a suit? Because I don't see it.
No, he ran it in a jogging suit. He was talking about a jogging suit.
Okay.
Finish line, I can remember saying to myself, say it, because I know everybody was in disbelief. I just wanted the first person to say 4.2 something, because 4.3 wasn't even in the factor. 4.29. Whoever had a 4.29 on their clock, they should look in the mirror and slap what they see. Because there's no way I ran a 4.29. Everybody want to say, you know what? He kept straight out of the building, jumped in the limo, and go. That was my persona. But this is what truly happened. After I ran the 40 and did what I had to do, I just grabbed my bags, went on back to the hotel, conducted a few more interviews, and went on by my merry way. That was it. I went to the combine in a business suit.
Don't believe that nigga. Don't believe that nigga. That nigga, he downplayed. That nigga left, nigga. That nigga left.
He left,
right
man.
after that, man. Me and my quarterback coach, we were talking about this shit for a minute. And he was just like, word. He was like, bro, he left. He's like, I was the last person his ass seen before he left. He was like, he left that motherfucker.
Oh, did you see this right here? I think they said he came and he did a combine once when he was older, and nobody knew it was him. And he came and did it. I thought somebody had said somebody one time they said Deion went to a combine. He didn't tell nobody who he was. He was older, and he still ran that bitch.
Yeah.
Sandcastle. They called him Sandcastle. Let me look and see if that shit was goddamn.
Yeah. And so
remember that shit.
And that's the reason why I know Deion Sanders feel the type of way because that his son going down.
A bunch of people around the league told me why.
Hold on, this is it too. This is it to my Leon Sandcastle. This is Deion.
Out. This kid's gonna run lights out. He's really, really fast. 4-2. Wow, is our unofficial time. There are a bunch of people around the league.
That can't be AI, man. That's Leon Sandcastle. That's Deion Sanders. That's what it is.
So with example, Shiloh, his son, his other son. I have heard nothing but homie is balling out at safety in the fucking preseason. Like he didn't do a lot during the preseason game. It was the fact that
2013. I'm listening to you, dog. I just want you to see this shit, man. I'm listening to you though, but look, this Deion stupid as hell. I'm listening to you though.
No, it was just the fact that all the shit that happened with all of the Colorado boys. The only person who didn't get screwed over was Travis Hunter, and it was because there was undisputed evidence that he was going to go high.
You see this dumbass?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh God, I'm not gonna foot with Deion today. Yeah, man.
So they don't like Deion because they don't like the narrative to where you could be an athlete coming from an HBCU, going from the HBCU to Colorado to a felon program to be to the NFL. They don't want that narrative though. A lot of people don't understand. Colorado went from a dying program with just recording one win before Deion Sanders get there. They went from 1 to 4 to a ranked team to winning 8 games the last year.
Mm-hmm.
And so Deion Sanders, the reason why, and one reason why a lot of the college coaches don't like Deion Sanders, because Deion Sanders did flip Travis Hunter.
Sure
The
did.
number one prospect coming out of high school, Deion Sanders flipped his ass to bring him to Jackson State University. A lot of athletes got flipped in those couple of years. Got flipped going to HBCUs, and what happened? A lot of these college coaches did not like that shit at all. One, they didn't want to see HBCUs get any recognition. So
Yeah,
it is what it is, man.
that's crazy. Shoot, man, I'm gonna go ahead on. We're gonna wrap it up for today, folks. It's been a nice one. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. It's getting kind of late, but we're gonna holler at y'all, and we'll see y'all another time, man.
All right,
Peace out,
peace out,
folks.
yeah.